That's crazy. I see none of our pictures have changed yet, so
not yet.
It's gone out.
It's coming. We'll see who's first here.
Yeah.
I actually threw 2 rods in the truck for my ice scoop.
Did you?
Just in case.
Well, apparently it's sticking up behind the truck. So.
See if Leon
Make
joins
sure the
us
augers
today.
are running, man.
I have to go blind.
You don't need auger at this time of year, man. Just chop it up, bro.
Big spot.
What's up, Cody? What's happening, brother? There's the lady. Oh. You know who's playing like ladies? It's the Jets, bro. Jets.
Oh, they losing again?
Oh, getting their ass kicked by the Blues of all. Or not the Sabres.
Oh,
They won last game, didn't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
They
Stop
don't-
before being skid.
Now they're back, starting another one.
Crazy though. That's all right. It's good to slump it out.
Just make the
Well, they need
playoffs,
Hellbuck.
bro.
That just goes to show they need Hellbuck in there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just hanging, letting the other guys hang out to dry, I think.
I was looking and they're getting outshot pretty heavily on both games. So that's not helping.
Yeah.
And then you got
Where's
the
the
best
ice?
6 for
As soon as they play Ice Ice Baby, then they demonetize the video and Spotify won't play it. I played that little 5-second clip by Elton John and Spotify fucking mixed the show then.
Which one is
Really?
that?
I put Elton John last week, right? So Spotify nixed the show.
No.
I would have had to delete it and redo it.
Yeah.
Get it back on there.
That's that.
Yeah, it's all copyright stuff, man. You got the copyright.
You guys-
All right. Well, Leon will hop in when he feels like it here, man, when he gets his camera going. Or he can just be the voice of God in the background.
Dude, you got sound effects for him, bro.
Evening, Ben. What's going on? Everybody wants a book. I haven't seen any books, bro, and it's done now. Good evening. Hardwater has begun. It definitely has, brother.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hebert's buck will beat everybody.
All right, here we go. It's the Cast and Egg podcast. What's going on? It's Eric Labopa, your host. Welcome to another show. 8:15. It is December 1. We are into the last month of 2025, if you can believe
All
it. Jeremy Santos in the house here, the Dragon Boy. Short piece of totally out east. Leon's gonna hop in and out here, and he's got a new laptop, and he'll make it work. He'll make it work. We'll see when Google Leon shows up here. Evening, Wayne G. What's going on? I don't know what we're talking about here. We'll see what we're going to talk about here today. I know that ice season has officially begun for many now, with many of us about to start in the next few weeks, maybe days. Who knows? We're going to talk about what you're going to drop, what do you got tied on, and what are you dropping on that first hole of the season here. Big shout out to our sponsors for season 9 Hardwater here. It's Gone Fishing, Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear, and Iron Ice Augers. Eskimo Every Beast of the Week is getting a prize this week, or all winter, actually. And our grand prize winner is going to have a day out on the ice with Gone Fishing there. A night in the eddy. Freaking Chris has got I think they're going to have 6 this year.
6
He's got 6 ice or like I say ice castles, but it's funny how we say ice castles like saying Kleenex, but fish houses anyway. 6 of them, man. Shit, it's a whole pile of them. So, Jake, what's going on, brother?
Building an empire, man.
That's a lot of ice houses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I think 5 of them are actually his, man, and only 1 is someone else's. So, nice work, Gone Fishing. Big support of the show there, Chris Gone. I think no one else works harder right now, man. To be honest with you, all the guides are awesome out here and stuff like that. We have fantastic guides and outfitters, lodges, you name it. But
Yeah, we do.
Chris is like 300 days, man. I don't know how he's still married, but he's 300 days on the ice/water. That guy, man, goes hard, bro. Hard.
Non-stop, man. Non-stop, that guy.
What's going on, Kevin Lowen? It's cracking. Tyler Grundy. What's happening, brother?
That'll be good, yeah.
Is you see, like, say, we were like, what's his name was saying there, Lance. Look, Tyler. We see Tyler after horse season's done, kind of thing, or whatever. Although I still think thoroughbred keeps going in the wintertime, don't they? But I think his horses are stabled up and stuff, so we see Tyler back again and stuff like that.
Again,
Chris is going to put them in a big circle so no one can lockboard them. Yeah, there you go. So the one is the good one, kind of thing.
There'll still be somebody that drives right in.
Someone's gonna go right in the middle.
Somebody will still come right in.
Someone will, man. Never fails.
Anyway, what you guys got today?
It's
what are we talking about?
It's like you said
just
last
echoing
week.
Me. Fuck.
Just go out in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, people just show up.
Yeah, that's the Lake Winnipeg special. No, like that's how you do it.
I don't think it's Lake Winnipeg. It's pretty much anywhere.
If you look at the old ice shanty, and for those of you old enough out there to be on ice shanty back in the day, the old fishing Manitoba boards and stuff like that, this has always been a thing. I think it's rooted way back in history where before cell phones and whatnot and vehicles out there, I mean, you're safer in numbers. I mean, we are doing a dangerous sport. It really is. And you see all these first ice videos and stuff like that going on right now, which is cool, man. I don't mind all that first ice stuff. My feeds are flooded with all that shit right now, but hopefully people take heed. But yeah, like you're just traveling with people. So if you see a group of people or something like that, you're going to be relatively close by because anything could happen on the ice. Nowadays, though, I mean, I don't know, especially on a big lake, you don't have to.
Well, nowadays it doesn't matter. You go by yourself, you just throw out SOS anyways. Right?
Well, they're gonna. Well,
yeah, but I mean, I know, like people used to follow each other because of the tracks. Because hey, like you want to go somewhere where someone's been, and you don't want to get stuck. But the last couple of years, there's hardly been any snow. You guys think it was still the same like that? Like, would you? I know for myself, I was going all over the place. Didn't matter.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little different though. I think we're going to get some snow this year.
Farmer's Almanac says it's going to be a snow year for sure. So we'll be talking about that. We'll just be shooting the shit about it. We're in shoulder season at the moment, but a lot of people already are ice fishing, man.
There is a lot of people.
A lot of guys, man.
Yeah, I was at Tyler Manzik today, man. Got him an Eskimo rod locker there, and he threw out his. I don't know if he threw it out. He probably didn't throw it out. Those are expensive. Those Otter hard cases.
Yeah.
But he got rid of it. We'll talk rod cases and how you stole your stuff around and stuff like that. But I got him one today that he was all happy and shit. He's going to be hitting the ice really soon too, that guy, and talk all about it kind of thing. We're waiting for Leon to get his aspect on it there. But what were you saying, Mike?
There's a lot of people that are going to be hitting the ice this weekend for sure.
Yeah, Lake Manitoba is that's our usual first stop. First 2 weeks in December, I hit the shores of Lake Manitoba because you don't have to drive on. Like you don't have to sled on or nothing. You can just walk.
I got people already asking about driving snow bears on by Christmas.
Yeah, that's not unusual. I mean, people do it. Usually by New Year's Day, we talk to Chris Donner. He's got fish. He's driving fish houses already around the time.
You're starting
to sound.
You're starting to fade out, buddy.
You're starting to sound muffled.
Muffled.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're back.
Now it's better.
What are you guys talking about muffled here? Where?
You were this guy, man.
What do you think we planned this?
Well, then start talking then.
We're telling you, bro.
Anyway, we're talking about going on the ice here and retardedness out on the ice and stuff like that. So Santos was asking the question about snow.
Yeah, I mean, what? Like
Santos was asking the question about snow.
Oh, we got feedback now.
Oh, that was Leon. Okay.
Maybe I switched to remote. You can see I'm not here, but I'm here.
I thought my mic was really acting up there.
He's here, but he's not here, he says.
Okay, let's mute him. This is entertainment, man. We'll just, if you don't know, like that is Leon in the corner there, but he's transparent ghost at the moment.
He's trying a new computer.
The snowmobile club in my area would love some snow. 4 of the last 5 haven't even had trails. I know that the snowmobile industry is taking a huge hit kind of thing or whatever. I mean, I know on the ice fishing side, the sale of shelters, for example, a lot of places are carrying inventory still and stuff because, like shit, man, you don't. I mean, if you're warm enough or whatever, you don't need it. So those have definitely taken a hit, but we'll see what happens here. 6 inches on some parts of LTP, nice. 6 inches, you could definitely walk on and stuff.
Yeah,
definitely could. Knowing our luck, Schumann says we're going to have a winter where sliders get fried. That's if you're like you're liquid cool, right?
Yeah, I have liquid cooled.
You need
It'd
snow.
be good to have a fan cooled, but I mean, Schumann's talking about the sliders because the problem is with no snow, your sliders heat up and they start to melt.
They do,
quick. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we're supposed to have snow this year, though. Snow.
It'll be interesting to see.
Carlo, Lake Winnipeg's looking pretty good for this season. We'll see, bro. Water's low, so I think it froze low too. So you're gonna like some of those shallow places we were hitting before. If you're a 4-footer, 5-footer in my case, kind of thing, you're probably gonna have to slide a little bit deeper this year, I would imagine. But don't drill into any sandbars, kind of thing. So really tested out some of the shallow stuff. I guess.
Well, I think there's a bit of wind. Today? Probably push some of that ice around, break it up. As long as it doesn't get extremely windy, I don't think that that ice will be too bad to drill into. It's usually you get those big winds and it stirs up all that silt and just gets into the ice. You don't even have to drill through and hit the mud because it's already in the ice. So, but now everybody's going to have to play this game of how deep can we possibly go?
How deep?
How deep? Why you're thinking fish will be deeper?
The guys
this
are
year,
going to
or
be. Some of the guys are going to be fishing some of the creeks, and all of a sudden there's going to be nothing but a thin layer of ice over top of mud.
Oh, how shallow? How shallow can you go? You know?
How deep can you bury your auger in the mud?
I thought you were talking about fishing some of that 25-foot stuff way out in the middle, which not too many people do. So we started the show talking there about just following the crowds and stuff like that. But I think if you started hitting out 5, 6, 10 miles out and smack in the middle, first of all, people can't really see you that far from the toenail, and you'd have it all to yourself. But are there fish out there? I know definitely people fish the scrapes. Anyone know what the scrapes are?
Yeah. We fished the scrapes before. Actually, you and I went with Nash at one year in a snow bear, fished the scrapes.
And those are pretty far out, eh? Yeah.
But,
and did you
Well,
when you
explain
guys
to
went?
them.
A lot
Explain
of
to
fish
people
or
what that is.
oh, the scrapes are just there from the glaciers when they were going through. Just dug a bunch of deep holes just in that one area. And it's just weird that it's just that one spot that's like that.
Just out of nowhere, right? It's just sticks out on the maps. So
and it's funny because one year I think all the ice piled up right there, so it's pretty hard to get to the fish. You can see them with as Eric calls it, the cheater vision underneath the ice, but you just couldn't get to them because you can't drill deep enough.
Yeah.
You think there's fish out in the middle? Like I don't know. Anyone out there fish consistently the middle?
Yeah, they probably would be. They're probably roaming around. I know Tyler and I at some of the KWT events, we went way out there, and they were out there. It's just they're so spooky because they're so tight to the ice, swimming around.
We got a lot of big pods swimming around, right? So
I don't know if that's where they are. The ones I'm talking about are like you just take your Lake Master map, for example, and you just
almost right in the middle.
Get to the deeper part there. Oh, Leon. He's on the firing wall. He's on the firing wall.
Right. Oh, it is. Look, it works now.
That was Leon. See, I got my sound effects going. That was Leon.
Why it's working now, I don't know, but it is.
Got sound effects, but yeah. Anyway, Leon's in the house. We were just talking there where the scrapes were. If you check your Lake Master maps out, you'll see they look like literally like a big ass Yeti came by and gave a scratch to it, kind of thing. We were talking deep water in the middle there, and before we get to the next thing, I was going to talk about these ridges and do they set up at the same places every single year, kind of thing. We've been hitting this lake so hard past 20, 25 years now or whatever. For a lot of people, it is 20 plus years now or whatever. A lot of people, it's fresh. But have you found that these ridges show up at the same places?
No.
North, south, east, west, kind of thing?
No, it all depends on, I guess, the wind.
Yeah.
And how it freezes. But some of them have been way out, and some have been, the last few years have been in tight. Like, look at last year. What was it, like in the 7-foot range? We had a bunch of ridges.
That big long one last year, right?
Yeah.
It's tough to get around. You have to find that sweet spot.
A lot of these cracks, there are places that have consistent cracks, though. And that's to do with, like, whatever the depth is underneath or the structure. That sand moves around, and that mud does move around under there with different currents from the summer and stuff. But
yeah,
generally speaking, you're going to have you can't predict where this ice is. The tectonic plates are going to go depending on wind, and like you were saying there. But I think myself, generally speaking, you get a lot of the same ones. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I should draw it out on the map all the time. I do mark the bad ridges. Does anyone else do that? You mark their bad ridges on your map so you know where it is, kind of thing, and where to come back to?
I would do mark it, but sometimes you come back and it's already either opened or it's blowing through already. But
Well, mark it, right? I mean,
I've never had the same ridge in the same spot. Like you've marked them on yours, Eric, and then you've seen that ridge the next year there again.
Yeah, there's a lot of like same areas. I mean, if you go off of Warner, for example, there's that reef, right?
Yeah.
Around there's some trouble spots usually around that reef there. I think Mike's
Sorry, I'm
googling
trying
it
to
right
find
now.
the map for you.
So,
Mike's
so Matt
googling it up or
Hobson,
whatever.
Matt Hobson had that one app, right, where it shows where the pressure ridges were, right? And it's
I mean,
outlined.
it's new every year.
New technology.
But I find like if you take like Gimli, Winnipeg Beach anyway, straight down, and you always get that first one. Like that's always like only about 500 meters offshore, and you get that same crack every single year. Seems like to me anyway. You get one of those. There's always one that goes from like Shallot to the mouth. You get one, and that sort of separates the 11 feet from the 14 feet. Usually, you know. Then at the mouth, you get some various ones, sort of thing. But you get to know them by the time end of January comes around, whatever those ridges are those ridges now for the year kind of thing, and you get to know them, and that's sort of the layout for the season kind of thing that you get to know. Hence marking them. I like marking them, and you get to know where you're out there, especially if
they're magnets. They're magnets for fishers, man.
There's a straight out from Balsam.
Yeah, those things there. If you're not familiar, like those are like scrapes, and that's already pretty far. That's already pretty far from the toenail, and I'm talking about fishing even further past those. There's gotta be.
Right?
Pretty much where they haven't even mapped it is where you're talking about.
Scott Free seen a pressure ridge in the same spot on Last Mound the last 4 years in a row. A lot of lakes have the same one, and on a lake like that, for example, the bottom composition doesn't change too much, so you'll see a lot of that on Big Windy Lake Manitoba. Like the sandbars do move and stuff like that. Things really get washed around for such a shallow lake. It does so.
Well, I think the biggest ridge last year was farther up north, like farther north, and it was actually in deep water.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Jets suck for sure, bro.
So, what do you guys look for for structure and stuff? You looking for the ridges, or are you guys looking more like for frazzle and stuff? Because I know when I've hit frazzle, there's been times where it's just loaded up with fish, and then vice versa, where the ridges are loaded up and nothing on the frazzle. So
aside from people and tents and snow bears, the next thing people look for is like what Santos said, are ridges. It's like that's all the structure that you can see that's above ice, and that's what attracts most ice anglers. I find there, and ridges are like a go-to. Either it's because it's a dead end, or it's just like sort of a logical kind of place to stop. You know me, every time there's like a ridge and there's like an indent of it and stuff.
I was just going to ask, what are you looking for on a ridge?
I always park inside like those things, or if there's a convergence of a couple of ridges.
You look for it like a point.
I like being in and around there kind of thing. Now, that's because whatever you see above is sort of the same thing underneath too, when the tectonic plates are hitting. So underneath, you've got some different things drill down. I mean, it's hit or miss. I don't think it's a foolproof thing. We've gotten skunked so many times on
nice ridges,
above ice structure, and then other times it's like smooth as glass places for miles, and that's where we're hammered them kind of thing, you know.
For me, the best spots I've ever found are the ones that are like you've got a chunk of ice, that's probably 100 yards that's in between two ridges. Those have always been my go-to spots.
Yeah. Like in between.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Sometimes we're not able to drive there. That's where I come out of the truck and
I remember
pull my little pull sled over it.
Yeah.
Start popping holes there, kind of thing. I mean, there really is no right and wrong per se, man. Like I've fished every piece of above ice structure, and underneath too. You're marking rock piles. If you're out there in the open water, you mark your rock piles. You mark your little transitions. If you check that map that Mike just had there, you check your Lake Master or your chart view. On people still have it. I won't erase it off my phone because if you erase it and it's gone apparently.
Yeah.
The Humminbird.
Yeah.
That is gone. If you erase it, it's done.
That one icebreaker event, I remember. I think it was Mettinger. There, they were fishing pretty much a ridge that was about, it had about a good 1.5 feet, like breaking the ice, like it was frozen over. But they were fishing. It was like a vein in the ice, right? And they're right on top of that. And I'm pretty sure they did well that day too. So
what do you avoid when you look at ridges.
Would you say the height? I guess like the height of them sometimes, or no?
Some of them I've avoided the height where they're way up there. It seems like if they're way up, then they're way down too.
And then I don't have a scope, right? So sometimes I drill beside one. The next thing you know, I'm drilling. And I'm drilling
forever.
And then somebody has an extension and you're drilling
Yeah.
and nothing,
Yeah.
you're not getting anything, right?
And,
Yeah.
and that's the other one too, is where like you can see them where they're up like this, or
Yeah.
if it's the ones that are really long, it seems like they're the ones that are just one chunk of ice on top of another chunk of ice.
But they
And then
do
you're
So
trying
attract.
to-
you drill
the
and it
bubbles.
fools you. All this water comes up the hole. You drop your jig down and you end up hitting
Still hit nothing.
the next
Yeah.
layer
Yeah.
of ice right underneath it.
It does attract bait for sure, man. You attract bait 100% on those
Yeah.
things. They can anyway. Frazzle fields are another thing, not just ridges, but you got your frazzle fields where it's continuous. And that kind of stuff sort of forms early in the season and it's there for the year too. And you'll know the frazzle field because whatever you're driving is freaking all your shit's broken, fucking you're jumping all around like that or whatever. You'll know if you're in a frazzle field. A lot of times with a lot of when a big snow dump comes down, it'll smooth it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But as soon as some of that snow leaves, and you'll see them all again in March, these frazzle fields, they can be okay. If there's a smooth spot in a frazzle field, that can be pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Pick your
I
way
just,
around.
You kind of, if you don't go out every weekend or every second weekend, you kind of lose track of where everything is. If you just fish Lake Winnipeg.
It's good to clear your marks. I know everyone has their mapping and stuff. If you or at least mark it and you say, everyone likes to fish their old marks kind of thing, right? So if you can mark the year on there, 23, 24 kind of thing, and still have it fresh for this year, because a lot of times you mark something in 2022 or whatever, and that was like, now this year is smack in the middle of a frazzle field or something, and it's not even fishable kind of thing, right? So make new spots. A lot of people get stuck on their spots, man. I have spots from 2018, 2016, still
And you
fishing them.
go though?
Remember in 2016 when we hammered them here? Let's stop here and we drill or whatever. And either it's going to happen or it doesn't. After a couple times when it doesn't, done. Erase that shit, man. Fishing
Yeah.
memories.
And then somebody goes there the next weekend and hammers them.
And then hammers them.
Well,
Remember the
that's
spot
how it
that
works,
we
though,
were
right?
at?
I usually try to
pull up my map
avoid
here.
going
But
back
I mean-
to old spots.
Like you said, if you're not out there every day or 2-3 times a week, it is tough to be on Lake Winnipeg. I mean, because it's a featureless lake, don't you think, for the most part?
Holy smokes, LeBeau.
What?
I talked about erasing dots, man. Look at that. That's stupid, man. I got to erase some dots. But they are marked, though. Like if I zoom in, they're marked, and there's just too many there. But it's pretty cool how you get to know the lake after a while.
Can't even see. How do you do this?
I have
How
no
do you do
dots.
No dots. Yeah, it's mine's just a blank.
Not on my
screen, I
phone.
guess.
Gee, that's that reef right by Warner,
Yeah, I
right
can't
off
even see
from
mine.
Warner there. There's always
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's fish around there too and stuff. But anyway, yeah, out on the lake. Like I was saying, if you look at my map, like I said before, like past the scrapes, it got no dots.
Yeah.
So look at that. Like
Yeah.
you said, past where like they don't mark no more. There's got to be fish there too. Why? I don't know.
Well, there has to be.
Maybe,
Yeah,
that-
but
maybe that's the goal this year to
We just don't want to
waste
go
a day or
that far.
two.
We just, yeah, that's the
I
thing. We never
sometimes
go
like,
that far.
when we go out and you're like, where's Santos or where's Mike? And they're like, oh, they're north. And you look and you just see a little speck. You're like, I'm not going that far.
Give the camera a chance to adjust. I did, bro. You saw it or whatever. I hear
I
you.
think it was me. or
The
whatever.
gray
He's
ice and slush
taking
areas of the
pictures.
ridges, avoid those spots. Yeah, so I was talking about like those angles and stuff like that, and that's just basic ice safety. But you got to watch out for those trap doors, especially on thinner ice. I
Last
mean,
year, that
when
was
we're
the-
getting to 3 feet and 4 feet,
Yeah.
it's sort of whatever. But you're more worried about gaps now and stuff. But those
and that was a
triangle
big one
trap doors.
last year, right? Lots of them.
What?
Lots of the trap doors, more
Where?
than any other year. Trap door was the word of the year, I think, on Lake Winnipeg last year.
Well,
People
a
fell
lot
through?
of falling, a lot of trucks.
Yeah, a
going
lot
through.
of people were
There
falling
was,
in on
there
it.
was a few, yeah.
Yeah, like near
There's
the entrance
nothing out there,
there.
Brandon says. Eel pout. You're gonna get eel pout out there. No way, man. I'm going out into the middle, bro. If I know Brandon Elliott,
Maybe-
man, he's fucking
Maybe
loud,
that's where
for
the white
sure.
bass are.
Yeah,
No
there was an
white
insane
bass.
ridge last year that went all the way from the northeast of Prudence and it went all the way past Sunset. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one,
If you go like, if you think 2 miles off of Balsam, for example, there is always, maybe not
A
even
big
2
ridge.
miles, 1 mile. There is a north-south ridge there continuous. Every year, generally, it's that same one. And that separates fishing balsam from being able to get to Stony, for example. A lot of times, like if you can usually skirt around it though if you go south now under Biconi and stuff. But yeah,
I don't know. Today, like around Stony Point, and that I've never, like I think last year was the only time I seen a ridge there.
right at Stony,
Yeah,
really
just-
shallow at Stony there is.
Yeah, there was.
That's,
a
I
couple
mean, we're
ridges
talking
there,
really shallow. Yeah.
but I mean, otherwise that's usually never has them there. I don't understand why. Like last year, it was those northwest winds that just killed everything.
Well, we'll see where they all end up this year and see where the frazzle fields are this year. It's coming. It's coming out there. People are saying in a few weeks. I mentioned Lake Manitoba when we first started. Man, that's my first go-to spot. There's already photos up on Ice Fishing Manitoba and stuff of people walking out there. So if you're looking for a place to go, no secrets here, man. Go out to Twin Beach or wherever, Delta, St. Ambrose, wherever you can get to out there on Lake Manitoba, Lundar, and hit those
Can't
first
go to
ice
that
walleye.
one spot anymore because they put up damn gates.
Yeah, we can go there.
Oh, that one spot, eh?
I was talking to people who have property on either side of there, and
Just go.
you can go. You definitely can go. He says so.
So we're heading there this weekend, is what you're saying?
Maybe because you saw the picture. You saw the picture. Fuck, we haven't changed it yet.
Yeah.
Notice here, freaking, we're like someone's gonna get one. We'll see who's last. We're gonna see who's first, man. We're gonna see who's last. Who doesn't get one on ice, man? You losers,
Who doesn't even
man.
have a neck tattoo in that picture?
Shit. That Santos still had hair back then or whatever.
Yeah.
It is.
I just grabbed two rods. One's got a drop shot on it, and the other one has got a rattle bait on it.
So that's what you're dropping. One has got what? A rattle bait, and the other has what?
Drop shot.
A drop shot through the ice, Mike?
Yeah.
I looked at drop shots through the ice, and it seems to have worked once in a while.
Because you're dropping live bait or dead bait or any kind of bait or
any bait.
Yeah,
bait.
Mike's already said he's a big plastic guy now.
I just don't remember. I tried that drop shot with. We were talking about it the other week. We drop shot with a jig on the bottom, so 2 hooks. I always got caught on the ice, so I don't do that.
Nah, myself, the less
right?
hooks, the better, man. I say anyway. You know,
for me, just a drop shot for just a dead stick, just a live minnow on it. That's it.
Yeah,
they can sit there. But that's all I grabbed when I came out here yesterday.
So that's what you're dropping. We were going to talk there. What are you dropping first? That's what you're dropping through the ice. You got a rattle bait. What's your rattle bait, bro?
I got a live target on there right now. That's what I was tied on last year.
People are sending me pictures, Mike, by the way. So like I'm still going back on mine, but 2015, 2013, and I go, it's even earlier than that because people are sending me pictures of live targets, golden shiner in fish's mouth. So right now we got 2013. If anyone's got live target golden shiner pictures from before then, because I'm adamant it's like 2008 and 9 when my box.
What did the Tolly say last week? 2018.
He found something on Google that said 18, but it's way earlier.
It's got to be way before that, bro.
Yeah, it's way before that. Yeah.
I'm just going to use this Kamuki all winter. If you guys hook me up with one, and
I'll give you a whole. I'll give you a whole tray of them.
You've got a box coming, brother. You got a box.
I'll give you a whole box of them.
Oh, I see Kelsey's on here, looking handsomely. Kelsey is watching the show. Nice.
I don't know who that is. Somebody.
Nice.
Maybe David changed his name.
Do the ridges create current and current breaks? No. On the lake? No, not that I mean, maybe
We've never noticed it.
Maybe in March when the Red River is starting to push water up, could be something. But usually the fishing gets really crappy in that area because the water is murky as heck.
Yeah,
if you're on the ice and your line's on the lake, and your line starts to go a bit sideways and you're at the mouth, that's when it gets really crappy there, and you have to push off to the sides, east-west kind of thing. Not there anyway. Maybe in other places. If you think about the Red, for example,
have you ever
seen
the
it does
bridge on the Red?
Deep.
I can't even remember.
There's cracks.
Yeah.
How about Gull Harbor area though?
Yeah.
Like we've only been up there once. We've only gone up there once to fish around that big ice ridge.
I'm sketch on the ice, like in between Black and the Lidos, for example, and going down. You know what I mean? I'll fish Riverton. I've fished Riverton many times, but to fish that fast-moving water.
When we went up there with Hobson, remember? We went with Hobson.
Yeah, and we still weren't going into the middle like that. We weren't driving across the Black. I know that. There's no.
That's sketchy, man.
That's when we ran into That's when we ran into the commercial fishermen there.
TN 60s. Remember those, bro? Yeah, those are the big ones, brother. Big ones. Yeah, there's commercial nets out there still in the wintertime. I think it freezes right across. Every time I don't see open water out there, but I'm still sketched of that really fast water, man. You guys know. You guys fish heckle and lines going sideways in 26 feet of water kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not into the current under the ice.
An older review from 2008 lists a lure called Coppers, live target, golden shiner. That's the one indicating golden shiner or predator was available at least as early today. Say ChatGPT. Well, there you go, ChatGPT. It's got to get the pictures to prove it. But yeah, I know my box was chubby darters because there was a guy, fun with chubby darters. Anyone remember that post on Old Fishing Manitoba?
I never even looked at Old Fishing Manitoba.
If you type that in now, you may come up with something else.
Oh.
Chubby Darzo, though, bro. Come on.
Fun with chubby darters.
Because
Holy shit, that I think that was Al. Remax Al. If I remember, like his post. And then there was another guy. Everyone had their own screen names, and he goes, the hummingbird lit up like a Christmas tree. And that was the start of Lake Winnipeg. Opened up to the mainstream. For sure, man. When he had those posts on there, lit up like a Christmas tree and fishtail sticking out of the bucket.
Yeah.
And he had like 6 posts in a row, and he was just, that was it. And that was the season, man. Ice shanty, fishing Manitoba. And it went from there, man. And like the rest is history, as they say.
Lake Winnipeg at a time where it wasn't really fished much.
Yeah. The kayak guy is talking underwater bathymetry on us here. Agree to disagree, he says. On Lake Winnipeg, bro? Get out of here. Nick's never even been on Lake Winnipeg, man.
I don't even think Nick's never ice fished Lake Winnipeg.
Give for me something.
Bucking Bronco is a classic video. That video, I think, it's got 5 million views now, that classic Bucking Bronco video. Live Target started when Manitoba Angus Forum was around. Yeah, it was, bro. I'm telling you, 08, 09, 10.
Because I remember going to Pro Am Tackle when it was still on
Maine.
No, was that a Maine or
Regent?
Was it Regent? Yes, with Bob Callan still there. And that I remember getting a whole bunch of those targets and chubby daughters, and that was ages ago, bro.
Yeah, he was still there. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You'd ask the kid, Brett, man, you got any more? You got any more chubby darters?
I guess you can't believe everything on the internet then, right?
No, you can't. Yeah. Shit.
So I got to look up chubby darters.
We got the annual ice fishing derbies now. Get your calendars all set. Your March 7 is this one. This is the Carmen and District Game and Fish Association. The derby's getting bigger and bigger every year. Stephen Field. It all goes to a good cause and stuff like that. So if you're planning your calendar, there's that one there for sure.
Nice.
And they got pike and perch at that one. They're usually a pike takes it. Big ass pike. That's what it is there. Kid fish.
Take them all the time.
What's that?
The big, like the derbies. The biggest pike always wins.
If it's all fish available.
And pike is usually a winner, right?
Nah, I've seen burbot win derbies. I've seen perch win derbies too and stuff. But I mean, if you want to win, if it's any fish, obviously even a hammer handle. You could have hammer handles that are 23 inches long kind of thing, which is like a garbage fish, man. But still, a nice 22-inch walleye doesn't win shit. I've been there before. Selkirk Park, man. I've been there, man. Beautiful fat greenback, eh? Some 23-inch.
No good.
Get out of here. Anyway, Kidfish is February 15. Get your tickets, man, before January 21. It's early bird there. Enter the draw, so get your tickets there for Kidfish. That's February 15. Getting our calendars down here, or whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's a whole
that one.
bunch here.
Pike don't count for that one, man.
At Kidfish? Right. Yeah.
Walleye Sauger, man. Yep.
Yeah, I don't fish Kidfish though, man. Working it every year. 18th annual Lac du Bonnet Ice Fishing Derby. That's February 28th. If you want to mark your calendars there. And this year, no poster yet, but it is March 14. You barely see it there, but the Falcon Lake Winter Fish Off is March 14 this year.
Nice.
So there you go. But yeah, Kidfish, man, powered by Kickerfish on the scoring side. Devine was in the 10th there with Gelly last year, man. But we'll get really organized this year on it. So
nice.
Kickerfish will be scoring all those fish. We'll have the whole leaderboard on the TV, the whole thing, man. Be really good. March 8th, Jigging for Jack. Well, send me your poster again, brother, man. Andy Hutch collecting prizes. He was at the ice show. He was freaking collecting prizes more than he was doing security. That guy, man. He was just collecting the whole time there.
You had to build a new bedroom just to put all those prizes, and I saw it.
You got a guy everybody, man.
You had a guy doing security that can't run.
At
And
least
then
he
you
would
had
yell at
Leon in
people.
the back.
He
just in case,
wasn't scared to
trip
yell at
somebody.
people, man, if they didn't have passes or whatever, man, which is good kind of thing. So we're working on it, he says.
Yeah, good job, Hutch.
That's good. That's good. I don't know. Where are you going to go first, Eric?
Yeah, we're talking about what we're going to drop. Lake Manitoba. It's always, if it's not Lake Manitoba, it's CIL every year. If it's CIL, that means I was late to the game. We'll see if I'm late this year or not, kind of thing. I've haven't pulled nothing out yet, man. I got to go warm up these
You haven't looked at
batteries
anything yet, eh?
charge them or whatever. Yeah, I've been.
I looked at my rods. I think I'm missing a few. What else is new?
Oh, missing what?
Your rods. I know you don't have them, but I do have ice fishing rods this year. At least
You
I know
still
have
missing
them.
those rods? Didn't we find
No,
them
no,
already?
you gave them to me, but you gave them back to me. But now I can't. I thought
You
I had
can't
more.
find them again.
This guy just angling for some new Elliots or something, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's coming,
No.
bro. You'll get some new Elliott rods coming at you. Willow Island is my only Lake Winnipeg pin. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Willow Island's good shit, actually. There's used to be white bass crazy there. White bass. How much is the entry for Icebreaker Series? I want to try it this year. So the B-side open is on
29.
March 29. Actually,
Yeah.
put it on the website. Let's pull it up here. So it's $300 for a team. $300 for the team. Oh, look at this kickerfish. Leon's fish shows up first thing there.
Holy! Look at that ugly little fish I got there.
Because you live on the internet, brother. Google Leon. But the date is here. Put it up there.
Pardon me.
Yeah. Just securing things with all the sponsors and stuff like that. But January 18 is the first one on the red. February 8, March 1st, March 29. That's what you're looking at, Quinton. There. If you don't have your tour card already, B-side is your next chance to earn your tour cards for 2027. So March 29, circle your calendar there. It's late in the year. It'll be interesting. Maybe we won't be driving 10 miles onto the lake kind of thing. It'll just be a walkout derby. You hammer them just walking up from Warner Road at that time of year. Nobody there. You can. 5 feet of water, man. Shit. Anyway, that's it there. Register up kind of thing. I'll get the anglers pictures.
It's like how you talked about the ice fishing show is like the start of the ice fishing season. Then we start talking about this, and then it really kind of puts the ice fishing season more into play for everybody, right? Because a lot of these guys out there are fishing all the time too, right?
What did you just say, bro?
I'm saying
like
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I can't follow.
When you're announcing these dates, it brings a little more excitement to the ice fishing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take my pills today. I apologize to the ice fishing community.
I gotta take a break here.
I do my best to try and jump onto whatever fuck you guys are saying.
Sounds like the Leon language or what?
I couldn't follow there, but yeah, man. No, it makes it
there, sir.
Makes it real, bro. I mean, like you said, ice fishing shows the kickoff or whatever, but it gets real when you start seeing pictures on Facebook. Anyone's on Facebook, if you're on it, you start to see it. And even if you aren't on it, people are sending pictures to everybody, kind of thing. And then all my phone starts going off. Where's the first ice? Where do I go? Kind of thing. I don't know. I know just as much as you do, man. Like I'm the last person to ask, to be honest with you.
I'm tired of seeing trout, though. I'll tell you that.
Why, bro?
Why?
Awesome, bro.
Why?
I'm not fishing it. That's the only reason why. Because I'm not fishing for them. I'll be quiet.
Andy, CDP Nation is going to get more ice fish on the ice before us, kind of thing. Making fake accounts. Oh, they fucking Andy, I'm just dealing with some stuff here right now, but funny shit.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen as many trout pictures that I have this year, though, from a lot of these people, and they're just some great pics, though.
I mean, that's the first ice you can hit. Stillwater stuff, man. Like if it's Lac the Bonnie or out in the Ducks or wherever, Turtle Mountains, man. Whatever your pond is, footprint. Anyone driving up Highway 6 up or north or south or whatever, you see people all walking on footprint there. And Barbie, of course, you'll see probably Colton Singles probably got a bunch of rainbows from there now and stuff. So the Frostbite Derby's helped it, definitely. So that just wrapped up, didn't it? Frostbite Donkey Derby.
I think that's all I know.
Like it's going all season though.
So look at that. He's already got 140 plus on the ice this season.
Holy fuck.
Out of that 140, you're probably catching 12 fish, bro. That's the freaking fish has got polka dot Swiss cheese mouth already by now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Start to eat them, bro. Start to eat them.
Must be nice to have time to go fishing all day long.
I'm so jealous, brother.
It's 140 hours, eh?
Yeah.
That's what he meant. Not 140 days, 140 hours.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, geez. You're going to say 140 days already?
That's still a lot of time. That's still
140 fish. Thought you got 140 fish on the ice already, man. Shit.
That's a lot of time on the ice already.
Yeah. Shit. Well, the Jets tied it.
All
The
ice
Jets
start
tied it.
today, he says.
No, I'm just
What?
kidding. They suck.
Yeah.
No, they suck, bro. I'm just kidding.
That's gonna sit there holding.
Oh,
Stanley must
Anyway.
have scored his third goal, fourth goal.
So the first thing I'm dropping there is I go to Lake Manitoba, I walk out. That's my first bite. If it's CIL, it's different because you're fishing the river.
Mhm.
Your line's gonna go sideways a bit, so it's a 3/8 ounce jig, Google eye jig. Drop her down with a salty, and then on the other rod, it's just another Google eye jig. If I'm fishing the red man, it's double jig, bro. That's what I'm dropping on there. I don't. I think it was Santos's brother there that got me on that. When he started, what's it called, rattle baiting on the river.
Yeah.
And I don't like my rattle bait going sideways and stuff. But he was catching. I go, holy shit, that works there, whatever. But it's a 1/4 ounce and a 3/8 is what I'd be dropping. If on Lake Manitoba, it's a probably double spooning it because I'm fishing shallower there. Like it's like 9 feet when you walk out, something like that. 7 feet as it gets darker, and it's a Phoebe, man. Telling you, go get your Acme Phoebes out there. And there's lots of similar ones, like I said, man.
Bought them all.
Acme Phoebe, bro, go pick
You
it up,
bought
man.
them
That's
all.
the 1/6, 1/8, or whatever
That
size.
He's a killer.
Rainbow. It's just a bent spoon, right? So you take your tumbler, a VMC tumbler, or tinkler kind of thing, same kind of thing. That's what I'm dropping there.
Yeah.
Start there. How about you, Santos?
I think no matter what, I'll be having a plastic on for sure on one, and then probably a tungsten with, depends on the bait, minnow or smaller plastic. Just depends where I go first. I'm probably going to Lake Winnipeg though first.
Yeah,
So.
we know where you're going for. We like Winnipeg.
On Valentine's Day, you piece of shit. Fucking, they're not going to fish. A plastic. That's your first thing you're dropping, eh?
I would drop
your
a plastic,
confidence is
bro.
that much. Not
Yes.
tipped or nothing.
Nothing, just. I mean, obviously using the active target mark, and I'm looking for them. And like I said, we're punching holes through, and then fish away, man.
How many times do you
So-
got to get rejected by these things? Because you can see everything nowadays. How many times you getting rejected before you're swapping that out? Because a lot, like, okay, let's talk here. I talk 2 rods
Yeah,
because I'm a cheater vision denier. So I've got like a dead stick and I've got 2 rods and I'm still puppet mastering and stuff. But a lot of anglers now are just 1 rod, right? Because you're targeting, man. You're drilling a hole on top of these fish, and if it doesn't bite, you're gonna go get the next one, kind of thing. So how many times do you get rejected before you're swapping that plastic?
I'm not. I'm leaving
You
it.
stubborn bastard. Then you go, oh, they didn't bite today, when you could have just switched to a Phoebe and a minnow head and it would have slammed it.
Yeah.
I'll switch the plastics up.
well,
is
no,
what I do.
I think I would change. I would change after maybe 5 to 10.
5 to 10
Yes.
rejections?
Yes.
You stubborn bastards, eh? That's crazy.
I would change after that.
I
One
left
rejection.
it tied on all year.
I mean, obviously it's tied on the whole time.
You-
No,
wasn't
I-
you wasn't
I
it you
like
last
to-
week who said, Mike, you haven't caught a master angler in 7 years or something? Well, there
Yeah.
you go.
Did you get one through the ice last year?
Oh, probably. I've never gone to see.
What do you mean? Probably. I could say
I've got
probably.
so many that I don't even remember, brother, man. Like, get out of here, man. Don't try and challenge me, bro. Fuck, get out of here, man.
I'm gonna challenge you.
Stop. Mike, you go all season, you won't switch. You're getting rejected left and right, and you won't swap.
I won't switch.
That's fucking crazy to me, man. Anyone else out there in CDP Nation just as cuckoo as Mike and Santos? How about you, Leon?
Well, I'll use a minnow, but and probably a small spoon to start the season.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll be an amateur puppet master. But
But when will you change, bro? When will you change?
Well,
Like, when
I
will
have
you-
used. I did use.
I know you
plastic
use
last year.
swivels. See, Leon's got
Yeah.
swivels, man. And,
No, I don't. I stopped using swivels.
well, I was just gonna say that I hate like the swivels. I say it affects the fishing, but I've seen you out fish me many times, so I got nothing against the swivels.
No,
now.
you know what? I posted a picture once and Jamie Bruce commented. He says, "Get rid of that swivel." Like that's what he's like. Get rid of that.
It's
Get
true,
rid of
though,
that
man.
effing swivel. And I was like, okay.
It
You
had to be
really
Jamie
can't
Bruce
tie
for you to
anymore?
get rid of it, eh?
You
Yeah.
really can't tie.
Yeah.
I can understand like you just want to swap lures, but it does affect. I mean, I
But-
think it affects.
But
it.
going back to Mike, we went out once last year there with fam or whatever. And that's the day Gil wouldn't let me eat my sandwich until I caught a fish. So Mike called me over and Mike must have caught about 15 fish on his plastic. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
so-
what are you using? Like salty? And no. And he shows me some Crush City thing I think he was using. And said I'm switching up. So I guess it depends the day, but Mike was hitting him. Can't deny that.
Mike who?
Me, yeah.
Oh shit!
Mike.
There's so many mics, bro. So many mics out there. But no, but like I'm talking about like any lure, man. If you're dropping a crank, like you'll see. But fishermen are fishermen, fisherwomen, whatever.
You know what I change out quick? Rattle baits. I change them quick.
I have no luck with the rattle bait.
If you have no confidence in something, you're gonna swap it out. But you're gonna force the issue if Mike just first reject. If you had a kamuki tied on, like the first rejection, you're throwing it in the garbage.
I won't even tie it on for starters, but.
Well, I guess, like you said, like, kamuki.
Dude,
man,
I honestly, okay, look, everybody says I just hate kamukis. I tied one on all day and caught nothing.
It's a different lure.
Did not use anything else. I said, I have to catch a fish with this.
Kamuki challenge this year, where we're doing it.
Yeah.
Kamuki challenge.
It's funny because I'm telling you,
I'll supply the kamukis because I got a shit ton.
The first time I ever used the kamuki, I caught 2 25 inches in a row, man, like back to back, and I said, these are pretty good, man. But after that, no.
So, anyways, I'll change my rattle baits pretty quick because I know they all have different tones and the way they rock and shit like that. But if I don't get one on a rattle bait, it's right to the spoon, and I still have my plastic in the water.
Yeah. Have you guys got the fish on a plastic but dead stick?
Yes.
No meat?
Yes.
Yeah. Eh? So they'll still hit that even if it's not.
I'll let it just sit there.
They're always sort of moving a little bit. And that's why people are looking for supple stuff. So, I mean, you already have to start thinking 2027 when there's no live bait. So people are looking at options already. And you're looking for really supple in cold water, right? So supple plastic.
You get these ones too.
Give you some action.
They'll float a bit too, right? So they're sitting on a different angle for you too, right? Or
depending on the plastic.
Depending on the
plastic. Depending on the plastic. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's why. I mean, we all experiment and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many rods do you guys have in a tip? I have my rod locker. I double it up. But
why do
I
we
usually
have to get into that now?
8. I will have 8 with me.
I'll take 8 with you. Yeah.
I really do, man. Because
I got 7.
And they're all like, some of them are doubled up because if something happens or real breaks. I mean, it's cold weather. We're dealing with all kinds of stuff, right? But grease up your stuff though. Maybe,
I think I got 5 or 6 rods tied up all the time.
Now, what's on them is the question. Like, so one has plastic. You already told us. You have a backup plastic one too. Like,
yeah.
And what are you putting the plastic on?
I have a rattle bait. I have a jig.
What's the plastic on, Mike? Is it bare hook? Is it on a jig, quarter ounce? What are you putting it on?
I'll do. I have it on the Kalen's Google Eye, and I also have it on the Smeltinator.
Like really light though, like 1/8. You think 1/8, something like that.
Yeah, 1/8 or a 3/8.
3/8. Oh, in the river,
just to get it down there quicker, right? I just
well,
want to get it down there quicker.
There's a thing. Yeah, Kamuks must have 1/2 inch of dust.
See, I'm not the only one.
Fucking hilarious, bro. Golden single. Cranks first, then spoon. If all else fails, jig and minnow. You can't go wrong with a jig and minnow, brother. You know, just wanted to mention that. But yeah, there's something to be said for, especially when you got your what's it called? Your sharpshooting. You can't you have no time to watch this thing freaking flutter down because then the fish.
No, you got to get it down there right away.
Down there. So I can see a 3/8, or it's good for people go pound the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I used to
stir it up, right?
Before Markham, I still have my Markham Pursuit, but before all my Markham stuff, I was an Aquaview guy too. And you would see that, and you just pound it in the little dust, or like poof, and it does something. I would call it the perch, man. It'd be very curious. You don't do it too much because then you just made a whole cloud and you can't see anything that's happening. But yeah, with a 3/8, it's something a light lure. I noticed doesn't do any of that. It doesn't. It just falls and doesn't do anything. You get like a quarter ounce or whatever, and the 3/8 for sure just makes a little mud going, and maybe that's the triggering kind of thing or whatever, right? So all kinds of things or whatever.
Well, I know one year I was out, Jomar was fishing beside me, and I was getting one. I was just getting them one right after the other, and he says, "What are you using?" I threw the plastic at him. It was a Kalen's plastic, like the
forktail.
Kalen's shad, and I threw it at him. He put it on. He caught right away. It's just now. It's just like sometimes just sitting there. They just need it to sit there. Wow. I said, "Don't even move it. They'll just drill it." And that's what they're doing.
The new Kalen's K-stretch stuff is going to be good for that. That's going to be even more supple because even
So
like
that'll be good. Nice.
just a regular current is going to be moving. I think I got a pile here. Someone's going to get some of this today. That's
It should be one of the hosts who
Gotta
haven't
hope.
gotten a fish yet.
yeah. It's supposed to be Eskimo, but this is Mike's stash anyway. So we're giving away Mike's stash here. So this is,
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. yeah. But this is what he's
No,
talking
you
about, like, right?
No, you can't give that away.
But is this what you're talking about, though, right? Like the fork tail, and it's just like stretch.
Yeah, just
Just
let it
hanging
hang
out
there. It'll frickin' hit it.
because this floats, and you guys aren't tipping with me.
And even if they come up and
Nothing,
nose to
bro.
it, all you just got to do is just move it a little bit.
Yeah.
Smaller version there. So we'll be shipping some out there or whatever. Who has a good comment here?
With these
Wayne G's
plastics,
got to try it.
with these
Wayne G had a
plastics,
funny comment there, bro.
So when you guys are choosing jigs, you guys like just plain jig? Are you switching over to ones with blades or the spinner blades? Like,
We're gonna
What
come
do you
back to
guys-
that payment. Santos asking
Well-
a question, but we're gonna come back to that payment anyway. What were you say,
Like,
Santos? Blades?
what jigs do you guys use? Not just the plain jigs, but like the ones with propellers, blades,
Mm.
like anything different, like for flash. Like, what makes you decide to use what jig on a certain day?
So for myself, I prefer a cleaner jig, as in
Yeah.
less accoutrements, the better kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like
me
it. I
too.
like it clean. A rattle inside helps. Any
Mhm.
old rattle jig. I used to buy those Northland, the buckshots that you attach to it.
Yeah.
And it seemed too bulky, but it made the rattle. Now with the Google Eye jigs, wow, I've been just using those, man. That's money to me, kind of thing, or whatever. I prefer a short shank if I'm using live bait, and a longer shank if I'm using salties or plastic too, kind of thing. Because you guys got me into it or whatever. But yeah, I like it
Mhm.
clean. I'll be
Yeah,
Mike.
If it depends on the day, like if we're fishing around a bunch of bait, then I'll put on a willow blade just
Mhm.
for a bit of flash. But I won't move it a lot. I'll just lift it and drop it. And that's about it. But normally it's just a long shank. I just don't like a whole bunch of shit on there. That way, if I drop it in the mud, I can at least just flick it in the mud, and it's not gonna make a big
Yeah.
mess everywhere.
In the river situation, because remember we got into for a while that we were getting supported by that tournament reel flasher.
Yeah.
Like those were cool, man. They had like a blade on it. So then you start picking up upper jigs and all kinds of different things. In a river situation, I can see that blade, a willow behind there helping out. I even tied on like Colorados after and experimented
Especially
all
on a
kinds of
dead
shit.
stick.
Yeah, but then away from the current situation, man, I shy away from any kind of extra stuff. They're white. You Santos, you're a believer in all the blade stuff.
Well, no, I mean, I try all kinds of things right on my rods that have the jigs. So I'll go from bare to blade to spinner. Like, it just goes. I just try everything I got, and then the jigs. I mean, you got the stand-up jigs. You got the ones that are horizontal jigs. Like, just so many options.
What are you
So,
putting their plastics on?
I use a frostbite head spinner one. That's what I've been. That's
That
what
is a
I've used.
prop.
Prop on the front. Yeah.
Drop on the front. I used that. I was catching pretty good with them last year.
Well, the winners of Icebreaker last year, they didn't want to show, but they were using head spinner. Like that was their go-to sharpshooting jig there too. Yeah, cool stuff.
And I like to try to add stuff sometimes, but I think it's just because I watch too much YouTube, and then I'm like, what the f am I doing? So just go back
Adding
to plain
stuff.
old. Just keep going back to the old plain jig and a minnow or a plastic, right?
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's the
tail,
cadence, though, right?
Tail for sure.
Yeah.
Like the cadence. There's days where the cadence makes a big difference.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
learned that lots over the years too, right? So that's why the dead stick I've had more success, I think, just because I've been more patient with it, adjusting the height of it, letting the wind do some of the work, just like you do on the boat, right? Sometimes just put the rod down and let nature do it for you, right?
We're talking lures here. We're going hard on lures and stuff like that. Cadence is a whole different show again,
Yeah.
because everything's got to line up. We started the show talking sort of where you're going to park your ass out there kind of thing. And then what are you dropping? And it's pretty cool insight on some of the plastics you guys are using, man. If you want to experiment this year, people, try it out there, man. We'll
Just try the plastic.
this stuff in people's
Don't
hands.
get
Yeah.
stuck in just salted minnows, because sooner or later we're going to have to learn to adapt to something
Just
else.
use
And
plastics,
plastics have been really good.
Payment. Don't forget the stinger hook, no matter what you're using. I don't know about that, brother.
I don't use a stinger hook.
I catch all the spectators do. It's good for catching pesky saugers. I know that. So
Yeah.
when there's a lot of saugers going, like in the river and stuff like that, it'll get them. But like I found that because now with all the cheater vision, even with a flasher, we learned a lot from flashers over the last 20 years. I get rejected, man, when I had that thing on. I would get more rejections with a stinger than without. So then after a certain point, that I quit. And I was asking you guys how long it takes till you switch. I completely swore off stingers completely, like gone. Like they're not even in my box no more, man.
I've never used one.
Stinger hook?
No.
If they're really hitting short, it can be a thing. I mean, I know when I'm lake trouting, my lake trout lures, I pick the ones that have stingers now, whatever brand it is, man. If it's True North baits or what, I like those. But lake trout's another episode. We'll talk that when we start getting to lake trout season and stuff.
Like for me, I find that the stinger hook, if it's not in the fish's mouth, it gets caught on the bottom of the ice.
Yeah.
It's just another hook too. Like I said, it's another hook down there.
Yeah.
So do you guys use 10-inch holes? A lot of people have moved to 10-inch holes to avoid bumping them off. So people have moved off to 10-inch holes now. And I think as my feet go through a 10 myself, my size.
Even I could fall in a 10-inch hole, man. I did that at Kidfish. I hate them.
I still stick with
still
my
bump them off.
To the 8, bro. Stick to the 8.
I still bump them off on the 10. The reason I use an 8 is because I can drill more holes in a day.
It is faster for 100%.
Lighter, bro.
You get more holes. Yeah.
That's the only reason I stick with my 8.
Well, my brother-in-law Justin just swears by 10. He's 10 because, especially in competition, you just want you will get more up the ice for sure. There's less bumping, but you could still do it. I mean, shit.
I think if you take your time, once they get up to the whole area, you'll get them in.
Procure gel is the next move for almost anything, even lures. Yeah, I mean, Procures, that's old shit, bro. I mean, right? Like we've been using Procure ever since we started going to lake.
I use 4 or 5 different scents in it. Some days, I don't know. I just think they hit it because they're going to hit it anyways.
Emerald Shiner. Santos even used to remember when you were dumping Procure all over your.
I was doing that. I was using that Procure oil, walleye oil,
into your northern lights.
Minnows. Yep.
Santos trying to hide it. He's like catching fish and he's like hiding his bait and not showing everyone his northern lights. They're all brown. Fuck, this guy's using rotten bait and still getting him or whatever. Then I got a whiff of it. This fucker's been putting Procure in there. But then other times it didn't work anyway.
Yeah.
Other times he's like begging us for our minnows or whatever, right? So it's like, then I figured out that there's something. It can hurt. That's what I found though. I found anything to do with scent, it doesn't hurt, and then sometimes it helps. So then I guess by that logic, why not use it?
Use it.
Yeah. I know what happened was when I stopped using it, it stained all my live targets and chubby darters because I was wiping that all onto the hard lures tour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it just now you got to use like Dawn soap or something to get them off or whatever, and it just got them all
in the dishwasher. Yeah.
Ugly. Yeah. Then I'm like, we'll talk about that.
They would just stick on there, man. Just
back to the.
You think it makes a difference?
Okay.
I think it makes a difference if it stained it.
I still use them. Heck, I still got my orange because my orange and gold were the best chubby darters, and it still catches fish, all stained up and stuff. I think I still use them as long as that rattle was rattling too in the live targets back in the day. I was still using it too, kind of thing. So, but yeah, there's all kinds of scent out there. Can't hurt. I really don't think it hurts because it could hide, gas or your kubasa or whatever too. That kind of thing. It's just that sometimes it helps to mask all that, especially when fishing stuff. You start to see me paint. I'll be painting those jigs with some that brown smelly stuff or whatever. And,
you guys have me so set on like the scent and stuff like that. The fish, like I'll shower the night before we go out somewhere. I'm not, I'm eating like
deer hunting for Christ's sakes.
Eating in a napkin here. I'm not touching anything. I avoid potato chips so that I don't just throw.
I think gasoline is the one thing you gotta gotta avoid, man. Yeah, don't. I'd rather gas up the 2 days or the day before rather than the morning, right?
Yeah.
So
if you needed the stinger to catch it, it was probably not worth catching anyways. I hear you, bro. That's like the freaking saugers. Although I'm gonna, you know what? You're right, Payman. I'm gonna experiment with stingers on those crappie.
Wow.
Because they're pretty.
Yeah, they're finicky.
You watch them like freaking it could be a big 12, 13-inch crappie, and they still sort of, if they're not hungry, freaking nip of that shit.
I
man.
think,
So
yeah,
really-
they literally just.
I know, but
using
when you're
chopsticks.
using tungsten, they just kind of suck it in and spit it out right away.
that too. They're so fast at it.
It's
man.
so fast.
Yeah. Crappie like that. It's like perch are better. Perch at least, fuck, they hit it, man. They don't mess around with the perch, man. They can't wait to get eaten for sure.
Yeah,
Send the plastics down. I'll throw them on a pickle rig. That would cheat her. I'll send you a picture of donut restaurant. Jamie Shulman. That's it. You're getting plastics, bro, just for that. You're gonna get a pack.
Double
Yeah,
header
it's
master.
coming out of
walleye.
that's coming out of Santos stash.
It's
not
coming out of
Tungsten.
Santos' stash for sure. So. That's coming at you, brother. Man, it's got your name on it, Jamie Shulman. That's going all the way out to Saskatchewan. I think right, Yorkton or somewhere out there, bro. Berkeley Gulp Gel is money for rattlebaits. Yeah, does it stain it, bro, and stuff? Or you just wash it, I guess, or whatever, right? It's possible. Yeah.
Wayne
Throw the
G.
sample
Wash it
there.
off.
Ouch.
Hi, fish sauce, eh? Is that the secret, Wayne G? Let us know, bro.
In patis. So that's in Tagalog, it's
Yeah.
patis, man. And if you're gonna put, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna try it though. If you guys know what fish sauce is, oh boy. Yeah. I
That leaves
don't
a
know.
stain on anything.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't know. I've never seen a fish sauce.
we're gonna
Oh, you
go.
have. You just don't.
See, we're just shooting the shit about nothing. We came today's show with nothing prepared. We're just shooting the shit, just sitting in the garage. If you're just joining us for the first time, it's live and interactive. Everyone's giving us like talking fish sauce and stuff. Thai fish sauce. Usually that's something else. Bait fuel is useless. Tony said. That's another set. Have you tried the mummy waxies? No, bro. No, I don't know. Funny thing, I'm
Yeah.
off on a tangent again. I could have went on 17 tangents today, but I went to the museum on Nash's field trip. You know me, man, working from home. But if there's a field trip, I'm in. I'm going to help volunteer or whatever. Anyway, we went there. We went to the museum. There was a room where one of the kids ran into that they're not supposed to. So I
Did you
chased him
chase
down.
after him, bro?
I did. And when we get in there, it was Egyptian themed, and there was two bodies. They look like bodies, toes and heads and everything covered under blankets on two tables.
You
And
see
I'm
that?
like, and it's Egyptian, so I'm figuring they're mummies. I don't know if they're real or not, but I'm like, let's get out of here. These mummies are gonna get you. And the one little kid, this little girl
Mummies
asked
are
me,
gonna get you.
are those mummies that have died? No, I mean, what are you no, mummies. Like, woo, I'm like Halloween. And she didn't know what I was talking about. I go, oh my God, mummies that have
Way to
died.
traumatize this kid,
Yeah.
bro.
Let's get out of here.
Way to go.
man.
Way
Anyway.
to go, brother.
That's my mummy story from last week. David D. Cavendish is the best smelling bait around.
It does smell good, man. Those coffee scented baits, they do smell good.
When
man.
I was younger, Burke, like a power bait. And if anyone's old out there, and like, well, everyone's old out there, but back on all the forums and stuff, that was my name, power bait. Because I used to go to the stores and I used to like freaking I'd open packages just to freaking, and that old guy at Pro-Am before Bobby Khaled.
Yeah.
Pro-Am with Boris, whatever his name was, the
Yeah.
grumpy guy.
Of course, yeah.
You open up another package, you're buying it. Because I'd be just like drink at it, just smelling, fucking put that now chartreuse now. Oh, I just smell it. I fucking love the smell of that shit, man.
You're like
know why.
the kids with the markers, but you're smelling fish packs.
The best smelling plastics are the ones from Cabela's or
Which
Bass
ones?
Pro.
Their go-to ones.
Yeah,
Like just the smell
those
of
are
that
the
plastic.
best smelling.
The best-
Those ones smell so
You're gonna
good.
see people getting high on fish.
Bunch of
plastics,
fishing
bro.
addicts here, right? We're
Mel
sniffing.
thinks I'm off my rocker because I'll open the plastic box. Oh, it smells so
I
good.
do love it, bro. I mean, I used to love the smell of two-stroke too, though, and that's faded away.
Oh, I still do.
I don't like
I
it
still
now.
do.
No, Mike, you're a gearhead forever, bro. You're gonna be a
Oh
gearhead.
man,
man.
I like that
I
smell.
know how you talk like Mike and his plastics, but the thing is, and I talk about not having confidence, but then all summer when we fish for bass, that's all I'm using. Like, so why can't I translate that confidence from the summer to my winter game?
It's
if we
just
set it right?
time.
That's the
I'm on
head
the
blockage,
ice.
man.
I'm on the water, bro, and using stuff.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you're gonna change right away, stick it
The
out for a
other
little bit
thing
more.
too, though, Leon, is you're casting out and retrieving
Yeah.
back. It's a different
Yeah.
action than vertical, right? You
I want
gotta
angler of the
figure
year on
bait
plastics,
that works.
and now through the ice, I'm not using it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole thing. It's all confidence and stuff. But we'll give it a shot this year.
I just never bought bait. I left all the bait. I just never bring it with me, and I just put on the plastics, and that's it.
But that
That's
whole
it,
thing
eh?
that you guys got me earlier when you said you're getting rejected continually, and you're just figuring that's just a fish doesn't want to eat, and you're not.
Okay,
gonna
so
swap.
FAM Championship.
Gotta
Eric,
swap.
Eric, FAM Championship
Yeah.
last year. That's all I used was plastics.
Yes.
And I stopped fishing because I wanted Val to get the fish. And she was using plastics also. That's all she used was plastic. We caught probably, what did we get? Like 10, 15 fish all on plastics.
Well, I don't doubt that they work. I've caught them on them. I'm just saying when something's not working that day or that for that pod.
Everybody stuck with their jig and a minnow and they weren't doing very good.
I'm just talking about specific situations where if I'm getting rejected, if it hits, it'd be crazy if it even hit 3 times in a row, same pod. If I get rejected 3 times, man, there's something off with this, either on fishing colors, size, whole new minnow pack, something like that. But I'm swapping, man. You guys go in 10, 15 rejections, I'd lose my mind, man. Are you crazy? There's a reason we bring 8 rods. I just that's just stubborn to me, man. That's pure.
Well, and here's the other thing, right? We could be beside each other.
Good fishing.
No, but you could switch the size of the plastic.
Yeah, you got to be switching. I'm asking you guys, man. Like you got to do something.
If I have that one confidence bait, it stays on all year.
That's stubborn, bro. That is the definition of an angler, right?
And I will use it all year.
But what if you what if you're getting rejected, and so you switch, but then no fish ever come by anymore? So what are you gonna do then? Like you're gonna put the bait back that was getting rejected, but calling him in. He says, see, you right, like
you've convinced yourself that you actually called those fish in.
Wow, come on, man.
They really wanted it. They really wanted it.
What do you mean? You never sat on the ice and said, "Here, fishy, fishy"?
Get out of here.
Well, I've said that a few times.
Come on, how many times?
On a confidence lure, bro. That's wild to me, man. 3 strikes you out, gotta switch something out. Yeah, but I mean, fuck. That's fisherman though. I mean, I'm guilty.
I don't know how many times you guys have said to me when we're fishing and all of you guys are catching, and you say, "Let me see your minnows, Leon," and you're like, fuck. Like, right? You start me. You're like, those things are done. Like, that's salty, and that's a big thing with me, right? Like,
will ruin a day. Salted or unsalted? Yeah. Have some salted plastic. For plastic specifically. What are you guys saying there? There's all kinds, man. I don't think it has to be salted.
I prefer unsalted. Because the salted ones seem to break apart real easy.
They seem to be stiffer. If we're talking through ice now, right?
Yeah.
Salted ones would seem to be like brittle-ish kind of thing. You want your little really flimsy. And we experiment with all kinds of things, like plastic leeches, man, you name it. And you'll know if you like it or not, kind of thing. And like I said, something's got to get slammed. Then you get confidence in it. It could get rejected 20 more times, but you got slammed that one time, so now it's got a place in the box for a little bit.
Well, mix your plastics, because then you'll get that gooey. You'll get a gooey tray sometimes too.
Yeah.
And if you mix Northlands or Z-Man, and
it's the Z-Man stuff. It's anything that's sort of elastic or different stuff. Yeah.
Anything that
those are the ones that mix, bro.
Not Z-Man, it's over.
Yeah.
Mr. Twisters will just bleed colors, man. But you could scrub all the Mr. Twisters together, nothing's gonna happen to them, brother, man. You guys
Mr. Twister, yeah, they're the.
If you guys are catching walleye with plastics, have you tried plastics for pike? Yes, but I've tipped them. Like you're talking like big now. I mean, because big ass lake trout, dead stick tubes, even they're still hitting them or whatever. But yeah, are your guys minnows boraxed up there? I always thought it was funny they salt and borax melt here. No, I know what you're talking about though. You guys know that borax where kids make slime out of them and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
just
the borax
salted minnows or formaldehyde.
Keeps them pretty shiny.
Yeah. I don't know if Donnie Powell is doing that with the Pine Views, but because his are really blue, so maybe he sticks some borax in them or something, which is possible. But mostly no, bro. Mostly not boraxed up here. But you're making your own stuff. It's a thing. We're well into overtime here. We don't have too many beasts of the weeks, and then we're going to go into one last segment here about polls. Really quick, but Eskimo Beast of the Week, the winner is getting an Eskimo toque, all different kinds of Eskimos. Big shout out to Eskimo and Iron for sponsoring this year. Everyone's getting a prize, and our Beast of the season is going to get a trip in the Chris Gunn Shack. I think we only had 2. Look at this kid, bro. Bo free. First fish of the year for Bo. They got on some ice. Nice work, Scott, taking the boy out there. And by the looks of it, there's a good 4
or 5 inches. 4 inches.
Already, eh? Nice.
Out in Saskatchewan there, I think. Is that that must be in Saskatchewan. Nice work. Awesome stuff, brother. Actually, he needs a toque. He's wearing a Gibson's Finest. Did you see that? He's
Yeah, I see that.
Gibson's Finest toque. We're gonna swap that to an Eskimo, brother. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
He hasn't even won yet. I'm already saying that I'm gonna send it to him no matter what. This is the only other one. It's cash. Here's his beast of the week. He had the drench, the frostbite drench he's talking there, folded, buckled over there. Nice rainbow there, brother. Good job, Cash Sedan and Bull Free. Those are your beasts of the week. There's only 2. He dresses himself. He's got good taste then. The Gibson's good shit, man.
He's got good taste, that's for sure.
And we have 7-8 on our trout. Yeah, I think I don't know. I'll give the young guy because I have a toque or whatever. I got a cap. I can give a cap to Cash too.
Yeah.
Although I think
right.
I'm going to deliver that one in person. I think I got to talk to Cash here. Same with Trent. I'm going to give I need to meet these guys a little bit, talk to them a little bit better. But anyway,
Yeah.
you guys will get some prizes here though. All good. Appreciate it. Love seeing the young guys and gals get out there and get the fishing going and stuff. Cool shit, man. That's your Eskimo beast of the week. Candy Hutch picks Cash there. They're both getting prizes, bro. It's all good.
Beautiful.
But
It's awesome,
this I was talking here, not that there. What was I want to talk about? This thing.
Pole.
Before we end off here, this is I don't know. Leon put me on this. I had to ask her like fucking 30 questions to get into this group. But listening to these companies and YouTubers talk about transducer poles, you think they were forged from unicorn horns, blessed by NASA, and came through with top secret, all this kind of fancy words and stuff for poles. He's not paying $250 for a pole, and there was a whole pile of comments there after that. Like it's crazy, and then you got all these Jimmy rig shit. And I'll pay cash for something that's not Jimmy rigged. I saw some of their pictures of what they were making.
Yeah.
Of the Jimmy rig stuff, and I've even used, nothing against Lawrence, but I used that pole, right? Santos that came with the milk crate,
Yeah.
and that thing broke, man. Like so,
I got
pole just isn't a pole.
I got no comment on that poll, man. I'll leave it as that, bro.
But the point is that a pole just isn't a pole, just it isn't a pole necessarily. No. I mean, we're putting them through the paces, especially fishing out here in Central Canada. You want something that's gonna work. Nothing ruins a day. Like some people, like I swear, if their live scope or whatever they're using runs out of bat at 11 a.m., they're going home. They're not even gonna fish no more. So for a pole to break would suck. What do you guys think about this Ian Kemp's comments here?
I guess if it depends. I guess it's in everybody's budget, right? But I know that some of the poles that are out there are really good, and it's nice to have a pole that's going to work, and you don't have to sit there and jerk around. And because sometimes when we make our own things, you're always fucking around with it, and it's pissing you off, and you're ready to snap it anyways.
Yeah,
people can
so
make
a lot of these
stuff.
poles have been tested by a lot of guys.
People are really good at making garage stuff or whatever. For sure, I'm sure there's some good stuff out there. But really, it's $5,000. He spends $5,000 on a whole setup,
and he's worried about a $200 pole.
I mean, shit. At that point, man, it's just $250, $300, $600 for a kit kind of thing. I mean, you might as well. It comes with it, man. No, I'm thinking anyway, right? So,
but you look in my case, right? Like I don't have the live, but I had that little Garmin or whatever, and it had the open water transducer. So I had to make a pole for it so that it wouldn't be like swimming around in the ice, right? So I could get a better view of it.
Yeah.
But like that cost, a couple 2-inch black pipe from the store and a couple wing nuts, and like that cost me $20.
You can
and I've seen
stuff.
You can make stuff, right?
You can make stuff. That's the thing, and I've seen like stuff even for the kayaks, right? Like I know where that's a different season, but a lot of the guys making their own homemade poles because they don't want to spend, like, I know you're spending money already, but they don't want to spend another $300, $400 on a pole, right? For the systems, right?
The other thing too is nowadays, like somebody knows somebody with a 3D printer.
Yes.
You can print half that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of it is the collars, right?
Yeah.
Like a pole's a pole, right? And then and you want a good sturdy one, but if it's the collars and
collar,
sort of
the legs,
transducers,
yeah,
get the good legs or whatever.
Handles even.
And how it extends out. I mean,
in the end, I'm buying something, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm buying.
The amount of time that you're going to spend building one.
Some people have fun doing it, but shit,
I have fun building shit, but there's an end. Like,
yeah.
Buy one.
Cool. Anyway, we'll talk more about that kind of stuff. We'll talk MacGyvering different things or whatever. There's all kinds of stuff. And the people learn a whole bunch of different things from just seeing people's posts.
Are we saying we're making you one, Eric? Sure. Is that what we're doing? Even though you're saying you're buying one?
I got an Arc Lab pole. It's top tier as I'm the Garmin train now. Where they even have the best products from these companies. Yeah, Carlos got the Garmin 34 LVS now there, so he's gonna have some fun this winter with that. Yeah, you can make stuff for sure.
That's the thing, right?
I'd buy a pole though. I'd buy
with the poles. Yeah, I mean, because you got to put if you want to put on your boat, you want something that's sturdy, that's gonna stay straight while you're moving and stuff too. Sometimes
some people are only ice though, and they're only ice. But even then, like I said, sometimes you just chuck your whatever you've made into the sled. I've been there, man, because it's cold. I just gym rigged this thing and now it's all busted to pieces. At least go buy something that has warranty or something. Right?
Well, the thing is if you look at some of these ones that are made, they're pretty sturdy. They're made out of aluminum or a carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Brew City ones are carbon fiber. This year they're all coming out and stuff, right? So I mean, it is what it is. You can get there's economical stuff out there too. But they do break as well and stuff, and anything can break.
Well, you look at Mike Platt, his are pretty straight up, just a camera, tripod, and that's it.
Yeah.
Selfie sticks. People are using selfie sticks to make them and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Painter's pole, man. Some guys are using painter poles to make them.
Send us your cool contraptions or whatever, and all kinds of things to shoot the shit until we get to realize. But we'll see if this might be the week where we start changing the photos on there. We'll see. This might be the week, bros. It's getting cold.
I got short time because I'm gone to the States as of Friday morning.
Oh, Mike's building it. See, the angler excuses already come.
Angler excuses?
I have a short week. He's already building the excuses. I'm
not building an excuse.
St. Paul's Ice Show coming up here, man. Mike will give us the whole rundown of that whole thing there, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Lots of new things going on over there. In the meantime, though, everybody be safe. I don't know if anyone's open watering anymore, but on first ice, be careful out there. And let's see those pictures, man. Appreciate you all. We'll see you guys out there. Peace out.
Right, stay safe.
Have a good evening. Or actually, have a good week.
Piotrowski, first ice white shell's going now. I'm getting excited for people, man. Yeah. We'll see those pictures, bro. And if you don't send pictures in, that means you got skunked. That's exactly.
Sun picture, bro.
That's what it means, yeah.
Peace out.